Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. Hey, today I wanted to check in with you. We have reached the point where level 4 passes have been some taken, some not taken, and there's a little strategy in that in the Lost Kingdom. And I want to take you through what it's going to take you to beat a level 4 pass. So I want to go into my scout report and show you what we saw for the level 4 pass. So up until this point, we've seen cavalry in the two objectives that we had to pass, and this for the first time we're seeing archers, tier 5 archers, 2.5 million of them. Now, the Crusader fortress in the corner, uh, wow, that guy is tough, and I'm going to do a video with a little bit of updated information on that. But the commanders for that were overpowered. No one has been able to beat them. So I was a little worried when it came to level 4 passes that we would be in the same place. But not so. Strong troops, strong commander, but definitely beatable, and we've seen that on the map. So let's go through the skills on this. And first skill, again, we've got a massive nuke, 3,500 to the target. Important that this is not an AoE. It is one target that it's hitting. Rage requirement of 3,000. Second skill, after using that first skill, it reduces his rage required to use the next skill by 100. And this is going to be cumulative, which means the first time it's going to reduce this to 2,900 for the next time to 2,800, 27. So every time it will jump down 100, meaning that this first skill will happen more and more frequently the longer the battle goes on, and that's key. The third skill, all normal attacks have a 10% chance to heal 2% of the units led by this commander. I'm not super worried about that. 2% of the units after seeing 30% of the units and 100% of the units, this one we can handle. And the fourth skill speaks into this speed element that we've seen so far on every single one of these things we've needed to conquer on the map. And this is for every 240 seconds, so that's 4 minutes that the battle's going on, the attack is increased by 10,000%. 10,000%. So that is insane. That's 100 times the attack. So again, this is a speed attack. We need to take this down in less than 4 minutes if we want to be successful. More than that, and you're just not going to win that battle. I mean, it's just not going to happen. So let's see. I believe I also have, and I'm trying to think where this was. Bear with me for a second because I had to get some things sent to me. There it is. The battle report. Oh, it was sent in the messages. I remember now. I'm sorry. So much happens when I am sleeping, and it makes me sad. All right, so this is our battle report for the level 4 pass. We had 2 rallies again going against this. Our kingdom only has 2 or 3 players with tier 5 troops. So we're having to hit these things with tier 4 troops, and it means that 1 rally isn't enough. So we have 2 alliances, both sending a rally. This time we went with all nuke again. It seems the strongest commanders in our kingdom are repeatedly the Minamoto Cao Cao combination. So we went in 2 million troops. There's our heals, severely wounded and slightly wounded, and the troops remaining. Constant reinforcements were necessary. Again, you're only seeing a 51% damage because with 2 rallies hitting it, each rally was taking half of the damage. Troop buffs on this. There's where we are. So on this one, with archers being the target, cavalry made absolutely the most sense. So we were glad to have that. Good match for us on this. Really not much to say there. Maxed out leaders, and if we take a quick look in the battle log, at the beginning of it at least, we can see what we had going on here. The leader for the other side is just called Captain. And let's see if at any point it tells us a name for that leader other than captain, because that's always interesting to see who it is. Turn 3, turn 4. I'm sorry if I'm speeding through this a little bit. I'm hoping my lag issues I've been having have gone down. I've changed my frames per seconds. I have upgraded some equipment, and I'm trying to do everything that I can to fight against the overloaded server that we have for this KvK. And I'm guessing too that the developers are trying to do the same thing. You know, they are trying to do everything they can to reduce lag. So hopefully with the combination, we will be able to stop having lag. So I'm not seeing anything here that's telling us any more about the enemy. So that was all the reports we have. Now I want to show you something on the map that I find very interesting. We talked about the level 4 passes having 3 levels of, we'll call it, activity. And if we look at this level 4 pass, this level 4 pass is in the unsealed state. And semi-protected level 4 passes cannot be attacked by governors from other kingdoms. So when these level 4 passes are in the semi-protected state, we didn't have to worry about governors coming in. And in this kingdom, the absolute overpowering, or on this kingdom map, this Lost Kingdom map, the absolute overpowering kingdom is Kingdom 2 up at the top. And if you've noticed coming out, and I'm trying to watch for lag, they have really come out firing out of every single one of their passes, and even pushed up over here against some of the passes here. They're really pushing to take over the half of the map that they have access to right now. So this is where their access stops, is right here at this level in the center of the map. So they can reach really the entire top portion of the map. And so one of the things we thought was a way to combat them coming after us, and again on this side, that's their barrier, was to not go out these 2 passes. So to leave these 2 passes closed, since we knew they were going to be very aggressive, to not engage with them in battle on this side of the map, and to completely go to the opposite side and come out here and start our battle down at the bottom against Kingdom 4. Now, again, on this map you have 8 kingdoms. They are clockwise from the upper right hand corner. So in the far upper right corner of the map, we have Kingdom 1, and then it wraps around 1, 2, 3 across the top, 4, 5 down the side, and then the bottom would be 5, 6, 7, and up the left side would be the last 2. So what we didn't know in this was that Kingdom 2 has decided to align with Kingdom 4, which is who we're battling with below us. So each time that we have started a battle over here for territory, we are seeing T5 troops come flying in from the northwest. And when that happens, you know, we have got to head back. And the center fort we built in this area was obviously taken out, and or is very close to being taken out. We still have some battles going on here because, you know, this is a war game. We do want to go into war. But the plan we've had up to this point hasn't worked, so we are regrouping. If you've seen here, we're coming out again over here and looking to change direction. But going around the map, everybody is making their choices of which direction they're heading. And for the first time in the game, we are starting to see some conflict happening. We are the ones at this point that it seems like is having the most battles happening. There could be some stuff happening way over here in this corner, but I haven't seen any other battles raging. And again, I am not on 24/7. I have sleep and I have other responsibilities. But when I do come on, you know, I am checking to see How is the map taking shape? We finished the time period where we're all hiding in our little corners, and we're starting to branch out on the field and see some positioning happening. So I'm excited about that. Here's where the real strategy begins. Here's where the making of friends from other kingdoms happens. Here's where the backstabbing happens. Here's where all the reasons why this game is what we love and what we hate, why that's going on. So one more thing, I am going to go over here. So the up to this point in the game, in the Zone 1 area, we could attack barbs level 26 through 30. And now that we've entered, so there's 30, 26, and 29. That's a perfect image. Now that we've entered Zone 2, the barbs in Zone 2 take us up to level 35. So I need to teleport over now that we've picked another direction. And right now we're teleporting back and forth between Zone 1 and Zone 2. Zone 2 when we can be active and fighting and protect ourselves, and back to Zone 1 when we need the safety of numbers. So now that I'm going to teleport out here and start hitting some of these higher level barbs. Why would I want to do that? Well, the first thing is the obvious rewards for hitting higher level barbs are greater. There's more experience points gained, but in this game that is all about points, when we go to the honor points that we receive for each level barb we hit, it jumps up. So from 26 to 30, back in Zone 1 it was 5 points. Now in Zone 2 we can hit 8 points. So this is for the competition, this is for the kingdom. This is for individual placement, alliance placement, and kingdom placement. Points go up. As far as your individual achievements, there's no difference. It's all level 25 plus as far as the level of barbarians you're hitting. So if you're just focused on these individual achievements, you're okay to keep hitting in Zone 1. If you're looking for points for your alliance or kingdom, hop on over to Zone 2. All right, I think that covers everything today on this video. So level 4 passes, not too bad, but you can use them strategically. You can keep them closed and make people do the hard battle to find you in Zone 1, or you can open them and then wage some battles. So again, interesting to see how this develops. That's all. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please throw a like. If you have more questions on the level 4 pass or the map as a whole, please leave a comment. And I am responding to them all right now. So I know people are seeking information, and I would love to get those answers for you. If you are enjoying these videos on the Lost Kingdom, please subscribe. I'm continuing to make them every day. The time I upload them has been changing depending on my schedule, but we'll try to get a little bit ahead where I can schedule those videos for you. All right, I appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me, and go out and have a great day. Bye-bye.